Welcome to my YouTube channel Modi Mechanical Engineering Tutorials. In this video, I would like to explaining on resistance spot welding process, or you can say RSW process. So let us start with the basic principle of resistance welding process. So just you can see the basic setup principle of RW process. So just you can see there will be the transformer core is being used, and that will be having a primary winding, and second end there will be a secondary windings. So with the heat regulator switches and timers, as you can see, so that will be controlling the timer of switch on and switch off, and by this timer that will be the application of AC power supply towards a transformer core. So by these circuits that will be connected with a electrode materials. So just you can see at upper side there will be a conductive electrode is material is being used, and which will be a movable electrode. And onto a bottom side just you can see that will be a lower electrode which will be fixed. So from these two electrodes, upper electrode it will be moving, and that will be connected with pressure cylinder and piston mechanisms, or you can say sometimes it will be available with mechanical movements. So just you can see one of the electrode that will be fixed and another that will be movable. So in between these two electrodes it will be a weld materials, or you can say sheet metals is being placed. So what happens? So in a resistance welding process, just you can make a plate number 1 with an overlapping conditions with the plate number 2, and that will be placed in between a fixed electrode and movable electrodes. So as from the thickness of the my sheet metals, it will be having a distance. So by the placing of the two sheet metals that will be between a electrode materials, and by the squeezing time off on, and that will be a power supply is being provided with these two electrode materials. So what happens after the passing of the currents? So these two plates materials now it will be act as a resistance of the flow of the current. So what happens at this resistance? Just you can see that black portions, there will be the maximum resistance. So that will be the surface of the both the plate is, right? So by this resistance that will be a increasing of the temperature, and due to the increasing of the temperature at this area, what happens? That will be a fusion is being take place, and after some times it will be a applied pressure onto that point, and the welding it will be carried out. So basically if it will be a point electrode, so that will be a spot welding process. So the basic principle is what? The resistance is being developing by flow of the current between a two electrode materials. So just you can see, resistance welding is a group of welding processes wherein collagens is produced by the heat obtained from resistance of the work. So basically it will be in between the two plates. So the resistance of the work to the flow of the current in a circuit of which the workpiece is part, and by the application of the pressure. So pressure that will be by hydraulic systems, or you can use a mechanical systems. So most of the advantages of this process is there will be the no need to requirements of the additional filler materials, right? So the two factors, or you can say variables, mainly responsible for a resistance welding process. First one, the generation of the heat at the place where two pieces are to be joined. So at this area, right? So basically that will be in between two plates. Second one, the applications of the pressure at the place where a weld joint is to be formed. So after making a fusion between these two plates, then and then it will be the applied pressure. So basically in this process that will be followed by the collagens is take place by the applications of the flow of the current, and these plate materials it will be act as a resistance to the flow of the current. And without filler metals and by the applications of a pressure, the joint it will be carried out onto a sheet metals. So basically for this welding process, it will be making a lap joints. So if you want to make a joint onto a sheet metals, so this process it will be having a well preferable. So the basic principles: when electric current flows through a materials, it offers resistance to the flow of the current, resulting in heating of the materials. The heat generated in a materials is given by the Joule's law. So Joule's law, that will be H, that will be with equal to I square RT, or you can say H is equal to K I square RT. So K, that will be a constant. So here that will be the capital H, it will be representation as a heat generated into a materials in the joules. I, that will be the flow of the current through the materials into amperes. R, resistance of the materials into ohms. T, that will be stands for time for which the current flows. So that will be pulse on time. So that will be also the one of the important parameter during the welding process, and that will be pulse on time as well as pulse off time during the welding process. And during these principles, the K, that will be act as a constant. So that will be depends upon the materials of the conductivity as well as the radiations. So the high current is the primary requirements to produce a resistance weld. That will be the necessary conditions. So a step down transformer that converts the high voltage, low current power lines to a high current. So maximum up to 1 lakh amperes, and the low voltage around 0.5 to 10 volt power is being used for this purpose. So now we will see the basic principle of this welding process, and that will be spot welding process. So just you can see there will be a 2 electrode is being used. So their bottom electrode that will be fixed and upper electrode that will be movable. So just you can make a positionings of both the plated in between these 2 electrodes. So basic requirements of this electrode materials as well as the workpiece materials, it must be conductive. So therefore this process it will be only applicable for a conductive materials. So this is the basic working principles. So electrode number 1, which is movable, electrode number 2, that is fixed. And if you are controlling that temperature, so sometimes it will be also facilitated with a water cool mechanisms. So by the applications of the flowing through the currents between these 2 electrodes, and here that will be the sheet metal 1 and sheet metal 2. By the squeezing the both the plates, and after applications of the current as per my requirements, so that will be a generation of the fusions. So that will be making a one kind of nugget kind of systems, right? And after passing the current and applications of the pressure, so that will weld joint it will be carried out. So now just you can see there will be the whole setup of the spot welding process. So basically spot welding is a resistance welding process in which the 2 overlapping workpiece held under a pressure are joined together in one spot by the heat generated due to the resistance of the workpiece to the flow of electric current through them. So basically that will be utilizations as a resistance of the flow of the current. Now we will see the descriptions of spot welding process. So here that will be the basic principle. So in this process, the 2 workpieces to be joined are cleaned to remove dirt, grease and other oxides, either chemically or mechanically, to obtain a sound weld. So that is the basic requirements of any welding process. Need to clean the surfaces of the workpiece as well as the point electrodes. The workpieces are then overlapped and placed firmly between the 2 water-cooled cylindrical shaped copper alloy electrodes, which in turns are connected to a secondary circuit of step-down transformer. Then what happens? The electrodes carry the high currents and also transmit the force as well as you can say the pressures to the workpiece to complete the joint, or you can say weld. Operations. The welding current is switched on So as the current passing through the electrodes to the workpiece, heat is being generated into a air gap at the point of the contact of the workpiece. So basically that will be developing in between the contact of the sheet metal 1 and sheet metal 2, so this area. The heat at this contact point is maximum with a temperature varying from 815 to 930 degrees centigrade. So as a result, melt the workpiece locally at the contact point to form a spot weld. So at this area, or you can say target, that will be a fusion is being take place. So after fusion take place and application of the pressure, the joint is being carried out. So in order to obtain a strong bond, external pressure is applied to the workpiece through the electrode by means of the piston cylinder arrangement, or you can say mechanical movements. The current switch off, and that will be a next spot. So in some cases the external pressure is not required and the holding pressures of the two electrode is just sufficient to create a good joint. So that will be depends upon the thickness of the sheet metals as well as the conductivity of the sheet metals. The heat dissipated throughout the workpiece which cools the spot weld, causing the metal to be solidified. Then the pressure is released and the workpiece is moved to the next location to make another spot welds. In some spot welding machines, the workpiece remains stationary while the electrode moves to the next locations to make a weld. So that will be depends upon the specifications of the resistance spot welding machines. The durations of the current flow varies from a fraction of the second to a few seconds. Both the currents and the durations of the current flow from important parameters into a spot welding and depends on to the thickness and the type of the workpiece is being used for the welding. The shape and the surface conditions of the electrode is another parameters is being obtained a good weld. So basically in sometimes it will be the point contact, flat contact, or you can say some another complex shape is being used for electrode materials. Some of the advantages of this process: efficient energy used, limited workpiece deformations, and also workpiece is not melted to a large extent. Heat is concentrated only at the spot to be welded. High production rate, suitable for automations. Filler metals are not required, hence no associated fumes, gases, or you can say result that will be a clean weld. Disadvantages: weld strength is significantly lower when compared to the other process, which makes the process suitable only to certain applications. Silver and copper are difficult to weld because of their high thermal conductivity. Some of the applications: the extensive use of the welding steels and especially in automotive industries for cars that requires several hundred spot welds made by an industrial robots. So basically that car body that will be spot welded. Spot welding of two 12.5 mm thick steel plates has been done satisfactorily as a replacement of riveting. So by this spot welding process, we will replacing or riveting that will be also used to joint two sheet metals. Containers and boxes frequently are spot welded. So I hope you understand this. If you like this, then subscribe and share Modi Mechanical Engineering tutorials. Thank you so much and keep watching.